Hello everyone. Today I'll pack the package care for my husband. He be the Navy in the ship. Right now it's gonna be the box number 10. It's 10 box already. This one will become number 10. The first one we have the box, and then this box I bought from Target. First of all, we have to make the box. This box, the size is 16 inches times 12 times 8, 3M. This box is very good because it's good size. I like it. Before, you can see over here, I have so many USPS box. This one is free and I order a lot. But you can see over there. But the price is like, if you send like the normal box, I'll show you what the normal box is. It's like this one. So the price you're gonna pay is 20 around, if I correct, gonna be 25 for paying. And this one is gonna be 35, but bigger. So I choose the big one because before I send the big one, the first one, I send the big box. At first I'm so scared. I don't know how to do it. I go to USPS in here around my hometown, Lynn Haven. In that time, I'm very scared. I'm so nervous in that time. You know why I'm so nervous? Because my English is not that good and my husband not home. I go there only the bike, and I have so many things I want to send to him. And when I go there, it like first week, I think like 3 weeks after he gone to work, I try to send the package to him. The big package. In that time, I ride him bike, and then I go, because him have electric bike, and then when I go like the bike way, and I feel like they didn't have all the way the bike lane all the way to USPS. And I'm so nervous because the time when you go in USPS, yeah, when I go there, I'm nervous because they didn't have the bike lane and I have to ride a bike on the big road. That's the reason. And I have the big box in my back seat, and I put the rope, like the trap, to wrap it in. But the box is big, and then when I turn, and in the back it's heavy, it's very heavy. It's bigger than this, very heavy, because I sent so many things for him. And the thing in the back, it like slide in the middle of the road. I feel like, oh, that's sad. And that's when I go there, when I arrive in USPS, I don't know how to do it. I put everything. Oh, right. At first, I put everything on the back, the bag for like shopping bag, because I don't know what size should I choose. Should I use for send the package? In that time, I thinking about when I arrive in there, I gonna buy the box. So when I be in there, I bought the box, and I try to thinking about which box is gonna be like same size to me, and that box is like big box, and I put two bag in big box, and then when I be there, I be in the line, I writing down the address, and it make me nervous thing is I'll show you. I think I still have that one. Yeah, UPS. Yeah, in this one, U USPS. It is. You have to declare, put everything in the package you're sending, and for the price too, the weight too. Yeah, I still have the date, July 28, 2025. In that time, because I don't know. So yeah, over here I put jerky, snack, candy, nut, chocolate bar, clothes. In that time, oh no, this one is the second time. This one, no, this one the second time. Because the first time is before that, July 20. Yeah, this one is second time. Oh, the third time. No, fourth time already because I sent so many times. Yeah, in this time I sent in Princess Anne. It's different. Why I go to Princess Anne? Because they have the bike way to go. It's okay to ride the bike so far. This one, USPS. And then, so come back to my story. When I go there, you have to put every detail, whatever in the box, the way for each package. Like, let's see, like you send it back, you have to weigh it. You have to weigh this one and put the price, how much it is. Every single product, whatever you send. And they have to tell you the liquid you cannot send, or if you send the liquid, you have to put in the paper, everything put in the paper. And in the first time, I'm very scared. I wear my watch. I have this watch for so long, since 2019. I wear it not too often, but I still wearing. And in that time, I'm wearing this one. The first time for me, for my watch, it pop up about your heart rate. It like breathing so high. I feel like, of course, because I'm scared. I'm very scared in that time. You know how nervous it is. You don't know how to do things. And the line so long, people have to wait back in the line. People in front of you. The lady say, next. So, okay, my turn. For my turn, I say, excuse me, I don't know how to do it. It's my first time in here. And then she say, oh, you have to put this in the paper. And I tried to put in front of her. She said, no, move. You have to move and put everything like next counter, not in front of her. Oh, at first, before that, when I grabbed the box and I try to looking for the tape, for tape the box, and I asking her, do you have any tape? She say, is beside the box. And then I thinking about where is that? It's beside the box. I tried to looking something like this. But in that time, I realized beside the box, that means they have the tape like over here already. And in that time, I wrap it up and I'm, I don't know. I tried that. It's not sticker. It's not sticky at all. I do mistake. So in that time, I'm very scared. When I so when I already in front of her, fill everything finished, fill the paper, finish, and I be in front of her. I send the paper to her. She reading. She put the address. She say, "We cannot find your address." I say, "Huh?" And I show her the picture my husband sent to me for the address. She said, "No, this address is not correct." It make me more scared. I'm very scared though. I more nervous, and I thinking about, okay, I gonna go, and I say, what should I do? She say, I have to pay. In that moment, I confused because she say I have to pay. I confused about why I have to pay because I I cannot send the package. She said, ma'am, you have to pay for the box. The box is something. Oh, in that time she said $7.99. $7.99. But in that time I thinking about 79. I thinking about, huh? I not send, but why I had to pay 79? I'm very confused. And then when I go out of USPS, and then I know, oh, it's 7.99. That's for the box. And at that time, my heart is shaking. I feel nervous. And then I put the big box. So right now, that 2 bag of package, I put in big box. And then people look at me. I know I see that. People like look at me. And then I take the big box, put in the back seat of the bike. And then I put the rope, like typing for 2 of them, like typing, like X typing in the bite. And then when I go out of USPS, I thinking in my head, I thinking about, okay, I gonna turn back way to go back to my home because I don't want to go the way I come in, because the way I come in they didn't have the bike lane. I have to go through like the big road, but I don't want to deal with that because I'm scared. So I go back to the back way, and then when I go back to the back way, I had the big box back of my bike, and when I stop because they have no bike lane, and then I had to turn myself, like turn back in the bike lane. They didn't have the way to go. When I turn the bike like this way and lean a little bit, everything is falling down on the road, and people like wait for me for grab the big box for slide in the road. And that time I feel like, oh, what's going on today? I want to cry so bad. And then after that, I ride my bike in the big road and cross the road and go to the Lynn Haven Mall for turn to my home. And when I go there, I go through. I use the way to go through Walmart, Lynn Haven, Walmart, that one. And another time when I'm about to turn for cross the road, because in that time they have Walmart, they have the one you like storage something company for that crossed. I turn my bike, and the when you cross the road, you have to put the button for the signal. I lean my hand for put the button. When I put the button, my bike is like not balanced. So in that time, the box is flip again. But in that time, so terrible spot because it's so narrow. For go, you didn't have too much space, and the car behind you a lot. I feel like, oh, what happened to me? And then and that I grabbed everything. So in that time, when I try to grab the box, I try to turn to grab the box, and then my husband bike, the electric bike, is big, and then the electric bike is like flipping down on the road. I feel like, oh, which one should I grab first? So I thinking about I gonna grab my bike first, and then grab the box. And then when I grab my bike, I grab the box and put everything and tie again. So yeah, I tie again, and then I try I turn to go home, and I thinking about myself. I feel like finish, finish. Um, it's terrible day for me. I want to send a gift for my husband, but I feel like it's too much for me for dealing something like this. And plus, in that time, it's like first month for my husband leave home, I stay by myself in here in America. I don't have family in here. I have so many emotion with myself a lot. I'm not sleep good in that time. And I'm thinking about how people can do like you don't have to deal with the thing it like put the detail in front of her. And I try to take a look like how to do it because I have just only bicycle to use in here to commute everywhere. Or my husband say you if you want he didn't ask me for send to him, but I want to send to him. And he say if you would like to send something for him, or if you want to go somewhere else, you should use Uber. But for me, I already tried the Uber in here. The Uber is like so you go like not far, 8 mile, something like this. The price is gonna be $10 when you go $10. Plus you have to tip $3, $5, whatever. And then when you come back, every time when I use Uber, it be like this. When you go, just 10. When you come back, it's 20. Even like same direction. It's like this plus tip. And then I tell my husband about it's a lot. Thinking about we just go and then you pay $30 plus. So I can ride a bike because I want to save money. He said, it's okay, nah, it's okay. Just take Uber. But for me, I don't want to pay Uber. And then, yeah, in that time, I grab everything back home. I'm alive at home safely. Yeah. And then I thinking about, okay, I want to do better. And I tell my husband about, okay, I see the UPS store, whatever spot store, whatever you call off UPS office. It's not far from here. And I tell him about, okay, I'm gonna send you a package in UPS. Yeah, UPS office. The color is brown and yellow, that one. When I go there, I thinking about if something happened like this again, like USPS again, I'm done. I'm not gonna send anything. I'm finished. I'm give up because it's too much stressful in my life. I feel for me. I mean, for a lot of people are gonna feel like it's fine, it's okay. But for me, that first time, I don't have like good impression in my life in there. So no, I'm scared a lot. And then when I go UPS, I see the guy. The guy like is around 21 years old. When I going in, they didn't have too much customer in that time. Because in that time I go, I think Friday or Saturday. Oh, yeah. That time is July 4th. Yeah, I do remember. It's July 4th in that time because I sent the first box is July 5th because July 4th they close. So I think it closed, but when I talk with my husband, he say it open tomorrow. For me, when I talking with him, I thought tomorrow. I thought it's July 4th, but he meaning about they say they close July 4th. But in that moment, I thinking about is it open? So I go July 4th, they close. And then I go again another day, July 5th, 2025. And then when I parking with my husband bike with the big box, big box. And then when I go there, I ride the bike carefully. I try to ride my bike like really slow because I don't want to flip anywhere. I want to like do tight and balance and try to go slowly. And then I when you go there, they didn't have the bike parking for you. So I park in like the normal spot and then I do the lock and then I grab big box, go through UPS. And then when I going in, I feel like okay, I don't know how to do in here. I see the guy I think him age is 21. Him look at me and then he said, "Oh, your bike look cool." He saw me from outside because the mirror it dark. You stay outside, you cannot see inside. But he stay inside, he can see me outside. He say, your bike it cool. It's fat, isn't it? In that moment, I didn't thinking about my bike. I thinking about how I gonna send the package. So in that time, I learn from mistake. I write everything, every every single name of everything I send to him. I weigh everything on the scale, each by each, and put the price each by each, and then I print it, all of them, and do the group. This one for personal care, this one for grocery, I mean for food, this one for meat, this one for candy. I do group by group like this. And when I go there, he say to me, he say, "Oh, since I work in here, I never see people do like this. You have you put so much very much detail in here." He say it make him job easy a lot. I say, yeah. And then the first time he asking me which which way you want to send, like fast by the ground, by the airline, or I don't know what he's saying. In that time, I cannot catch what he say. And I tell him, what do you recommend for me? And he say, okay, you should do whatever. I don't know. I say, okay, take that. And then the price that one big box, he do measure, he do weigh on the scale and he measure like the height, the length. And then he say the price is, I think 220, if I correct, but around that price, 220 or 224, something like this for the price. And then I say, okay, send. And then send, and then he do like on their computer, key everything, look at my paper, key everything on the keyboard, typing everything on the keyboard. And then in that time, yeah, he said, yeah, good, good, good. And then finish. He put their sticker on my box, and then he said, okay, finish. And then I said, thank you a lot. You're helping me a lot today. I'm so appreciated. And then that one, the first box, I sent to my husband. And after that, around, I think 10 day or 15 day, I sent to him again. And oh, no, actually, the week after, the week after, I sent to my husband again because I still didn't know when the first one, where the first one going. You can track, but when there's something like that, you send to your husband to military and overseas, they're gonna stop somewhere else. You don't know too. Even me in that time, I don't know where is my husband is. I didn't know. And I asking him, do you know where are you? He said, I don't know. Everywhere in the ocean. How are we gonna know? Then I feel like, well, you don't know. I don't know. The package don't know where is that. It seems stuck somewhere else. It not move because you can track the number. And I see that they not move. And then the next week I send again. And then in that time, I go again, and then the guy he doing to me because I asking him what is your schedule, because I feel like okay, when I go to do with him I feel comfortable because he like Asian like me. I feel like okay that they're gonna be easy for talking for me. And then okay I go again, and then he say yeah, okay, and we send again in the second time, but the second time the price is lower. It's something like 180 for sending, something like this, but smaller. That one the second time. And the third time in UPS is it's not the same guy. I saw that guy, that Filipino guy, but he busy. So American guy pick up, like do the thing for me, key the thing for me. And then it good. Everything do like go through it good. And in that time, I see the guy. He like I know I thinking about he be in there so many times, and then I saw that he say yeah. They're talking about yeah. I have to come back again. Like oh, I come here almost every day, and I confused like you send every day. I just listening what they talking about, and then he say I had to put the return from my wife. She ordered the thing from Amazon, and the husband like returned the item for them. And then he said, "Yeah, it's my job now. Like come here almost every day." That what I see in US in the UPS. Okay, and then when I come back, and then I gonna looking for a thing for send to my husband. I go Walmart. I go so many places. Walmart, Target, Next, Lidl, Hobby Lobby. Mm, yeah, some kind like this. And looking for what I gonna send to him, what him gonna need, the pharmacy part, medicine. Do he need this one? Do he want this one, that one? Because the point it made me want to send something for him, because he say he stay on the ship and he have to work at night time. When he woke up, he already passed the meal, because in the ship they serve the meal for you on time. He say he woke up and the meal is already passed. He skipped the meal. He didn't eat. He's so hungry. That made me thinking about, oh, my husband, I don't want you be so hungry at all. That point, it made me want to send the food for him. And I thinking about, yeah, my husband, I don't want you be hungry at all. At least I want you have some food for eat every day, every single day, every meal. You're gonna have food prepared for yourself. And I'll be glad. You know what happened? When I sent like so many snacks to him, he told me, him friend say, thank you for the food because my husband he shared the food for him co-worker, him friend to working with. Like so many things. One time I that funny. I sent him like the jelly one. I'll show you. This one. This one is so hard to finding. This one. So I bought this one in the navy next. I looking this one in Lidl. They didn't have that. In Walmart, they didn't have that. In Target, they didn't have this. I feel like where should because I go so many places, but I didn't remember where do I grab. So in this one, he say you send to me and then I put in the box. He put in office, and then he say who want to eat anything you can grab that because my wife is sent to me. And then somebody grabbed this one. I think maybe the blue color, but this one, the jelly gummy one. And inside you're gonna have juicy. And then he said it's like 3 days. He talking about this. He said his friend take this, and he's so sad because he like it a lot. I feel like oh my husband, yeah. And then after that, after the third time, I thinking about okay, in this time I want to try. Yeah, it become this one. Yeah, July 28th. This one is I think fourth time if I correctly. Yeah. So in this time, I go ride a bike. I not go. I search in Google where is USPS near me. The near me, the three thing it pop up is Lynn Haven in the Navy jet base and Princess Anne. But the far one is in Princess Anne. And actually in that time I gonna go in the base, Navy base, but they have the time very short time. They open 11:30 to 3:30 around this time. In that day, I already prepared the box, put everything in the box, and then prepare. I want to go there. But you know, when you packing, you have to put typing so many detail. When I finish, when I do the box, it's gonna take time like at least for me, at least 3 hours for me for one box. But for somebody, you're gonna be shorter than that. But for me, it's 3 hours in that like first time. And then because you have to like put so many detail, and then because I'm not good with typing, I have to do like look at this one and then take a look and then type and then weigh and then put the price. Because sometimes when you're buying so many things, you don't remember how much it is. You have to go back and looking for the receipt. So how much is this one? What this one come from? What store? So that so many detail for me. And then in that time, I'm finished. The time is already passed for in the base is already closed. So thinking about I want to send today. I have to send today. If I not send today, gonna be late in that day. So because you don't know when your husband in the ship, you not know about when the mail gonna arrive. For them, they don't know the schedule too. Everything you don't know. I feel like oh You don't know when you're gonna send, you don't know when they're gonna drop the mail. Everything is don't know. Okay, so in that moment, I thinking about I gonna go in Princess Anne because they have the bike road. So I go in that way and take time so long. But they take time so long, they're so far, but all the way it like smooth because they have the bike lanes and you can ride the bike like all the way to there. Because in that time is like I think they're so close to the courthouse because they have like big building for government over there, like big area over there in Princess Anne. When I be there, I thought it's not gonna be too much people, but that's a lot of people in line. That's a lot. And in that time, they, they have two lanes open. They have, I think he like news, the staff is new, and another one is like work in there for so long. But for me, I feel like uh whatever who do for me is good. In that time, I go grab the paper. I writing down the paper. I already packed in the box already. I writing down the paper, finish. My paper already finished. And then I go in there with my box, with my paper. And she asking about, uh, what is she asking to me? Oh, I say, it's my first time for USPS in here. Could you help me how to do it? And then she said, I sent to her the paper for the for uh, address and the detail, every detail. And when she see that, she said, okay, everything good, everything fine. And then that time, I thinking myself, the price is gonna be 150 because I sent 3 times. It's over 150 for 3 times already in UPS. And I thinking about okay, the price is gonna be 150. And finally, she tell me the price when she finished weigh everything because I used this box, the same size as this box because I bought from Target. And then she said the price is in that time she said 35 or 32, something like this. 35, 32. And I feel, huh? I'm so confused. I'm very confused. But why the price is so cheap like that? Because for every time I send is 100 more. And before that, when I buy everything, I had to thinking about okay, I want to everything I send to him is gonna worth every penny for for cent because the price is so high for cent. But when I go to USPS, she say I think 32 around this price. Yeah, I feel that surprise that shocked me a lot. I feel like oh really just 32? They're very cheap. And then when I finish sending, oh, before that, next to me is have the guy. He have the box. It's not too big, but I saw that it like this big for the box. I'll show you how big is it. It this big for the box. I saw that he next to me, and he say, I want to send this one for military working in the ship. I heard they're talking. I feel like, oh, it like quite same to me. And then that guy for him, the staff doing for that guy, he when he typing, he didn't know the new guy, the staff, he didn't know because they're not pop up for military going on the carrier ship because the address is different, very different. So I don't know. I feel like it is so much detail in there. You have to put so many things in so much detail. He didn't know. I feel like, right, because it's so hard, so difficult for understand. And then I feel like they do for so long. But for me, this lady, she do so quick, and then I already finished, and then I left in post office, and then I'm about to go home. In that time, my husband, he called me, and I telling him about, do you know what is the price today? I came here and sent the package for you, but the price is so cheap. It's very cheap. I feel like, oh, that's so cheap, a lot. And I tell him, if I know it's cheap like this, I'm gonna do it first time. Because I like something like save money. And then and then after that I tell him about, honey, I want to try to do like send from home, because I see that on the application you can send from home. And I didn't know how to do it. I tried to do before, but I'm so nervous. I'm I'm scared for doing wrong. And I tell my husband about, okay, I want to buy the printer for printing the thing and send to you, and buy the scale, big scale, because the scale I have just only small scale for wearing for big weigh the weight for bakery, for doing the thing like baking cake, just small tiny. It's not big enough, because when you send you have to weigh all the box. So I tell my husband about, I want to buy the scale, the big scale. I bought that. So two things I bought is the printer and this big scale. And then I try to do it myself. At first I'm very scared. Everything is so scared. And then when I do it, I feel like, oh, do I do correct? Do I do correct? Until I weigh everything, do everything, print it out. At first, I do pick up schedule for pick up. When I pick up, I waiting for USPS picking the mail, because I don't know, do I have to sign or do something, because the first time I don't know. I wait for her. Morning, I looking for my camera. Do she already pick? Do she already pick? That day I looking the camera like almost every 30 minutes, every 30 minutes, because I don't know when she came. And in that time she came like almost nighttime. And I asking I wait for morning time, but she came like almost nighttime. I asking her about, I do schedule to picking up. Do I have to sign anything? And she said, no, no, you're good, you're fine. She already have the paper of my house to picking. I feel like, oh, I don't have to sign anything? She said, yeah, you don't. We already know. And I still didn't know they're gonna send a life to my husband or not, because I still didn't trust. And then the thing happened. I wait for so long, and the same thing is like the package stuck somewhere else. I send again another package. I send like 3 package already. After that, like after I do like schedule for pickup, I did 3 package, and then my husband say, "Oh, your package is already alive, but alive is like same time, like all the 3 package is alive at same time." He say he didn't have too much space for keep everything. He had to share with his friend, because like the full. He say his chair is full, he ragged full. He don't have so many space left. And I said, sorry, I didn't know we're gonna be like stuck like this. So that's just happened. And today we're gonna be box number 10. Gonna pack for my husband. That talk for so long. 44 minutes. That's so long, isn't it? And today, see, every time we're gonna send the mail, writing mail, and with the heart because I like it. And today, let's see, we start to do, before I send, I have to pretend or try to do first. This time gonna be mixed drinks, the nut, popcorn, see, beef jerky, steak. That's a lot. This one very yum. Chocolate. And let's see. This one from Amish. Okra. 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 Panda. Chocolate. This one is yummy. The candy mint. But I have to do Ziploc because they smell so strong. They smell like toothpaste. Very much. Very much toothpaste. Yeah, this one sour. Yummy. His favorite. Yeah, this one I'm talking about. This one. Gummy. Cinnamon. Cola. Gummy. Crab. Cookie. The Alaska crab. Yeah, he like this one. Seaweed. Yeah, I want to put chero too, but it full. It eat full. No more room. Okay. Seaweed. Ice candy. Okay. No room. Candy. I tried thinking about, can I put more? But no more room. Okay, that's okay. This one. And the package of the meal. So full. Okay. That's good. And then next I have to, when I try to put everything in the box, after this I have to put put the name and weigh them and put the price. That is the hard one for me. Okay. I'll go do it. So at first, before you weigh, you have to separate what kind and what kind. About the meat, candy, this one candy, meat, the rice, candy, candy. Candy, nuts, chocolate, mixed powder, popcorn, candy, beef jerky, cookie, chocolate, the nuts, chocolate, okra. Okay, I'm gonna wear all of this. I'm gonna wait. You add the item, the next one. You have to do in your paper first. It's gonna be easy. Then you put the how many do you send, and then you put the weight. Then after that you put the price, and then choose the country, choose a category. For me, I choose this one is beef jerky, gonna be meat and fish, and then they're gonna say, okay, item is ready to add, and then add item, and then add item again for the next one. Whatever you have, and then you put how many you get, and then how weigh in pounds or ounce, and then put the price, category. Then this one have chocolate, it chocolate products, add item, do again. This one is the nut tail mix trail, 25. Food, this one they're gonna have nut and mix. Then after that, chocolate flavor, 15. 10. Food, chocolate, then next one, the last one, candy for 4. 30. Food, this one sugar. Okay, finish. Add item, then the price. What do I put? It fat rate. So for me is large. Oh, where it going? Oh no, I'm not. Pick this one. I do wrong. So the way is, so I have to weigh all, how much it weigh for this. Wait a second. Okay, I put one in my scale, and this one is weigh 11 pounds. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm gonna put 12 pounds. And then put the, how tall is it? Let me do my job. Print, accept. I'm gonna see they come out over here. something I do wrong.